Something. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Topics After Dusk with your girls D and Lida. How are you guys doing?
Hey girl.
Hey.
All right.
Y'all know
We
it
live.
is,
Got my notification.
yes, it is soccer season, baseball season, and track season.
Yes.
So lots of things happening. So here we are, but we've made a commitment that we will come on unless we just absolutely cannot. So, how was your weekend, Lita?
It was wonderful, I must say. Thank you so much.
Yes, we have been hanging out outdoors and just enjoying the
Yes.
breeze, the
Mm-hmm.
sound of nothing. My husband's been going outside. He's like, I can hear the owl hooting and
Mm.
just the birds twerping, chirping.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's been enjoying that. So yeah,
I'm just loving the weather right now. It is beautiful. Like perfect.
absolutely.
It could
Get
stay
some water, wet my whistle.
it could stay like this for all I care.
Right. I love the spring, but I gotta make sure I take some medicine
Yeah, they
because
a little bit warm. I'm okay with a little bit of heat on top of this.
right. But
Beautiful.
if this is your first time catching us live, thank you so much for tuning in. If you're catching us on a replay, just say, hey, I came into your live and we want to acknowledge your presence. So we are the Freedom Growers, where we are planting seeds and growing fruit for the mind, the body, and the pocketbook. My name is Dee, and I am your number one money mindset maven, founder of Purpose to Freedom, and co founder of Freedom Growers with my girl, Lida. We are helping families to discover a growth mindset while building confidence one solution at a time. We are mentoring minds to appreciate critical thinking skills while building knowledge and confidence.
Absolutely. And good evening again, everyone. My name is Alita Alway, and I am your number one results driven accountability strategist, providing resources and support to show you how to redefine while rekindling your relationships with food and money by empowering you to regain control of your actions while creating a more financially fit, energized, and transformed you. So we are ready to kick this night off, y'all. We are mad about our money, honey. Make some decisions. Make a decision about your money. This is a phenomenal topic that we have for you all this evening. I want you to make sure that if you have not, you just take one little moment of your time and hit that share button to the left of your device, because most of y'all is on them devices, so it's to your left, that button, that finger. D, you mute, I can't hear you.
Whatsoever it says share.
Okay.
Find that share button. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you,
Thank
lovely.
you. Oh, I enjoyed watching her and her mom on their live, girl. I just can't stay for the whole show because they try to guess all the coins, honey. I'm finna buy all every head.
Honey, do what it do.
I got to go study for tonight. I got to get out of here. I got to get out of this shopping center. But I enjoyed watching her and her mom this evening.
That's awesome. I think I was on the phone with my mom when she went live.
Oh, hey, mom.
Yeah.
I her pop in and Wanda. Hey, y'all. We was talking about hey. All right.
So if you have not had the opportunity, make sure you like, follow, and share.
Mhm.
Heart it up. Get engaged. If there's something that we say that you love or it's like, oh man, let us know in the comments. Let us know that we are providing a value to you. She- All right, so y'all know it's March, and we have been on this March Madness journey, I guess, if you will. So, are you mad? It's all about making a decision. We've talked about a slew of things as it relates to making a decision. So this week, we got to talk about the money. We got to talk about the money. Are you mad making a decision about money? I know a lot of people making a lot of different decisions based on the STEMI and their taxes, but are you making the right decision?
Absolutely.
That is the question.
That is the question. All right. So let's get right on into it, y'all. So the first step about making a decision about your money is to be deliberate. Be deliberate about the choices that you make with your money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the decision, you already know you're getting the money and or you have received the money.
Mm-hmm.
But at that point, are you making deliberate choices for your money? Right? Where is your money going? Is your money going to go in a flow where it actually comes back to you? Or is it going to be a money stop? We don't want that. We are talking about growth here. Growth.
Mm-hmm.
We are freedom growers. We are growing
Right.
the money.
Absolutely.
This week. So, of course, it's all about making those decisions. So, I like the article, and I don't want to just read it verbatim, but I like how the article explains about the obligations that your money holds. So if you say, I'm going to be committed to do a thing, I'm going to be committed to invest in my financial future. I'm going to be committed to invest the money that it takes for me to lose the weight. I'm going to invest in the things that are going to bring me value, whether it's money or not. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
spending money to bring you value in other ways. And
Mm-hmm.
so you have to be able to uphold the obligations after your commitment to spend the money. And that's just as simple as having a subscription. I mean, just, the simplest way to put it. You're obligating your money to be committed to saying, I'm giving you this and I'm going to continue to do this because I know whatever I'm doing, it's going to bring me some type of value. It's going to bring value back to me.
Absolutely.
And I'm not talking about Netflix.
But I gotta watch, Bridgerton should be coming back soon. I gotta watch my Bridgerton. The Duke is
Okay.
delicious.
How many weeks is that? Okay. Be committed to a month. They ain't holding us long. They ain't holding us that long. We're talking about those things that's going to bring y'all value.
Mm-hmm.
You want the weight loss solution, but you don't want to stay obligated financially to the end of the results.
Hello, somebody.
Hello, a few bodies.
Because it will definitely take a financial commitment.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. When it comes to investing your money to bring your money back to you, that is a constant commitment.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to invest in, like we talk about the trading, that's something that you're going to have to invest, period. And it's going to take an upfront investment and a monthly investment. And so you just have to be committed to stay the course, because eventually the investment won't be anything that you're losing.
Right.
It in turn be a gain.
It won't be a hardship.
Right. Yes. It won't feel like another bill.
Right.
And I like that. It's not another hardship. It's not another bill. It's not another, oh Lord, I got to try to finagle this to da 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 da. It's
Mm-hmm.
yielding and bringing back value based on your committed obligation. Deliberately. I like this tonight. I like it. Oh yes. Oh yes. And that's
Deliberate.
the first one. All right. So what happens? What's next then, Lida? What is next, y'all? Give us a disclaimer, D, because they need to know this.
Oh, let me see. Let me find it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yes. Okay. This is the disclaimer, y'all. I always keep this in mind. We haven't had a need to yield this to, but we're going to do it tonight. This is a course. Topics after dusk, according to D and Lida. Okay. Okay. All right. So now move on. Number 2, you've got to create structure for making decisions. That eliminates the hardship, right, D?
It does.
That eliminates the hardship right there. Creating the structure means this is something that's going to be my foundation. My money is going to stand firm on this rock because it's going to yield value. It's going to come back to me. I'm going to receive my result. I'm going to be committed to the process. I'm going to commit my money to the process. Have you made a decision for your money and then structured it that way so that it's not a hardship or it doesn't feel like a bill? And this is something that you can't waver. It is structured. If you got that good foundation, you got some good structure there, baby.
Yeah.
You got it.
Because one, every dollar has a place to go. And whatever it is, it can be your bills, it can be to go hang out, it can be a trip, whatever it is, it's structured. If you have a thing that you go through, you want to make a big purchase. Like we are in the process of doing a backyard renovation because we want to take our lounging to the outdoors. So we had to make some decisions and say, okay, we can't. Well, I don't want to pay this, but we can do X, Y, and Z, and this is how we can do it, and it's still not a hardship because you don't want to create a hardship to reach your goals. Now, sometimes you might have to hurt for a little bit and live like no one else is living in order to live like no one else is living. So you get to decide how long that is and how long it's going to take.
Rewind that.
You got to live like no one else in order to live like no one else.
That's definitely creating a structure for making a decision.
It's like, you know what? From this time to this time, we're not going to do X, Y, and Z. Nope. What's in the house, this is what we're going to budget for certain things. That's what it's going to be. What we can't eat here in the house, we just not going to have. And all this snacking, once it's gone, it's gone. If you eat it in 2 days.
Hey, now.
Oh, well. We ain't getting no more till we go back to the store. When it's time to go back to the store.
Exactly. Not before time.
Right.
Is time.
Like we on spring break. Use your in-school stomach. Use your in-school stomach.
Use your in-school, because you ain't eating around the clock in school.
Nope. Opening and closing the refrigerator door.
Course meal. You getting enough to get you by. You nourished.
Enough. You're
nourished.
Exactly.
Woo! Sugar Nella. So I like this point that they made for creating structure is sometimes you might need to freeze that card so that you're not spending unnecessary money. If you're working on budgeting and saving, planning for a future, because you're going to have many futures ahead of you when it comes to your money. Your money just doesn't do what it needs to do, and then that's it. It's always a future for your money. And so one way might be to, hey, I'm gonna put a freeze on this card for a little bit, and not one of those freezers that you always can go in and click on and off. You need to call them folks, be like, I need you to drop this. I need you to freeze this card until I call you and tell you to unfreeze it. And give me no week. If I call you in a week, Don't be talking about, okay, Miss Highway, I'm gonna turn it back, but no, you steal them notes and I tell you, don't let me call you in no week. I gotta figure out a way to get it done. This is just an example.
Right. You know, I'm not a cash user because I hate going to the bank. But, you know, that's one of the things. And I know that's one of the things that Dave Ramsey speak on all the time. The envelope system, where you have everything allotted for certain things. And once that's spent, that's a wrap. You can't, you only have so much money for food. You only have so much money for bills, really. And, you know, sometimes some people nickel and dime, but they get to their goal just that much faster. It's all in what type of barriers you want to create, because you're ultimately in charge.
Right, right.
What can you handle and not feel like you are a prisoner of your money?
Of your money.
Because we
Yeah.
don't want to be a prisoner of our money. We want to be able to enjoy it. Or
See,
if you have to be restrictive for a season,
mm-hmm.
a season. How long seasons last? For a
That long,
short while.
that long, real short. Mm-hmm.
For a short while.
Yes.
So it's not for a very long time. Can you do it?
Mm-hmm.
90 days.
Well, you make the decision to do it.
Can you do it for 90 days?
Mm-hmm.
Should be simple, right? Should be simple. So create a structure for making decisions. And my nose is real tickly right now. So excuse me for whatever it is I'm doing. I need to sneeze, but it won't come up all the way.
It's all good.
All right. Is this resonating with someone? Is this resonating with someone? Put a 1 in the chat if this is resonating with you. Be deliberate when you're making a decision about money.
Mm-hmm.
And then make sure that you are creating a structure for making those money decisions.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
you're just now coming in, tuning in, thank you so much. This is D and Lida, Topics After Dusk. We are mad about money, making a decision. Oh, this just came up. My cousin, um, his sermon yesterday, oh my gosh, it was about suffering.
mm,
And his points were quite similar to this. And I'm just not thinking about it.
wow.
Make a decision,
Mm-hmm.
make a plan,
Mm-hmm.
be deliberate about your decisions, make a
Yeah.
plan about the decision, and what's your exit plan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to share this one to our
Yeah.
group.
Share it.
'Cause, baby, he was on my toes yesterday morning. Appreciate your mother, dear.
Thank you.
He was on the toes. So be deliberate about your decisions.
Not second guessing. Not second
Don't
guessing.
don't even second guess, because that's fear stepping in
Mm-hmm.
when you start to second guess.
Mm-hmm.
And we just can't operate in fear.
Mm-mm.
And create structure for making a decision.
Absolutely.
This one right here, I love this one. I love this next point. Come on with it.
Be silly. Be silly.
Be silly. So I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes I like it. I like it, y'all.
Have fun.
Yes.
So many people get so uptight with just the mundane, and it's like, we can't do this. Live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Please live.
Yes. Pretty please.
Because I mean, if you spend whoever knows how long, how much time, when do you get to have fun?
Mm-hmm.
When you're old?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. Take out some time along the way
Yes.
to have some fun.
Yes. And it's like those little miniature rewards to yourself.
Yes. It doesn't have to be real big.
Right. I made the decision. I'm
Hey,
doing very
Tamika, thanks for joining.
process. Hey Tamika, I'm doing very well in the process. You know what? We can I figured it out. We got a little cushion right now. Come on. We can go have some ice cream.
Right. You know
Yeah.
what? Let's go to the amusement park and just have a good time. Let's take a road trip. Don't worry about the gas.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about the money that you're going to spend eating out.
Yes, on the
Just
way.
go have fun. Do something different.
Now Bucky's is not up the street and around the corner. For me, just going to Bucky's is an event. You know what I'm saying? I'm simply out. It's the little things for me. Because I already know I'm only going to Bucky's for that darn barbecue beef. I'm going
Girl.
for the barbecue beef all day. And you just don't even think a little trip up the highway
Mhm.
30, 45 minutes. You could just do something like
Girl,
that.
don't make my mama sad. I'm sure she's probably crying now because they haven't been to Dallas in, I think, since 2019. Because, of course, they didn't get a chance to come last year, and she hasn't had an opportunity. Ooh, my mama said Cold Stone. I love Cold Stone.
Ooh, I've never had Cold Stone. I've
I
heard
don't even know if they,
about
I
it.
think they have some here. They used to have multiple ones here, but they've closed most of them down. It's similar to Marble Slab, but they have some better choices. I didn't really go to Marble Slab
Now,
much.
I like Marble Slab. I have been there. We do have one of those after
Hmm.
there by Mama in Cedar Hill.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but Cold Stone, ooh,
Yes,
Cold Stone is good.
I've heard of Cold Stone. I surely have. Now I like how they say the not every financial decision needs to be a wise one. And that's why I like this point, because it's like, at least you took the step. At least
Hmm.
you made the risk. And it didn't wipe you out. It didn't wipe you out. Um,
Right.
you just knew, oh, okay, that's not where my money wants to go for my life.
Hmm.
That seemed to be okay for somebody else, but that just, my money didn't like that. My money wasn't having fun over there.
Right.
We didn't have no fun over there. So,
Hmm.
but at least you made
You ain't lying, Tamika. She said Bucky's is dangerous.
it. Oh, it is, honey. It is so dangerous. Oh my goodness. And you got to be careful when you go in there, because you could just get engulfed in one end of Bucky's to the next.
Yep, you're supposed to be in Hearst right now.
Oh, say it's coming, Mama. It is.
Yes, it's coming. It's definitely coming.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Hey, Shoshana. Girl, I've made more expensive money mistakes at Target.
Hey, to each his own. For us, it's Bucky's. For you, it's Target, girl. Be silly. Be silly sometimes.
Right. In one of these groups I'm in, that I actually pay attention to, they were like, I went to the store to get a couple of items, but then got to the checkout and didn't even buy the items that I came in for. So I had to go back to get the items that I went. They went
Ooh,
to go get two things and came out with a bag full of stuff. It's like I didn't even buy the stuff that I was came in here to do.
that's where you should look back and then what you supposed to got.
Right.
You still had a little fun. You just tried to overdo it.
Right. It's like, oh Lord, I forgot what I came in here to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Mama, you know it. You know it. You ain't going in and out. You just can't.
Mm-mm.
Just can't. I don't know what it is. You just cannot.
I had never been to Bucky's until they built the one. Or did I go? I don't know. When they built the one right there on wherever it's at on 20. And I was like, oh, so woo, they have a lot of gas pumps and stuff.
Yes.
It's like the mecca of gas, and it's a big old building. If you park on this end, you gotta
You got
check
the
it
height.
all. That's like,
You
what
got
is this
height.
place?
Yes, you got a height.
This is huge. You see, Shoshana says that place put something in the air. There is no logical reason for why we all come back with all that stuff. No logical reason. But Target, it is it's on separate ends of the spectrum from Walmart. Walmart is kind of dull and whatever, but Target, it's white and red.
Right.
It's this white light that I'm sure they probably have oxygen pumping in the air, because there's something about oxygen pumping that it lifts your spirit. You got free flowing oxygen, you can breathe, and it's just that happy juice that I think they put.
It's so congested in there, even though
it's open and airy.
Yes.
It's open and airy.
It is.
Yeah, Terrell, Texas. I was like, I don't know where it is.
Yep, that one.
Now you're making me hungry. I'll have to try it when I go back to. Oh, you coming in to DFW?
Yeah. Come on, girl. Come on, honey. We'll take you right on up 20. I don't know where you're gonna be at DFW, but
because there's another one not too far from me too, by the Motor Speedway.
Okay, well, we're going that way so we can see everybody. She said,
something straight drugs. It's something. Got some happy juice flowing through the vents.
Spend the money. Spend the money.
Especially the dollar spots.
Oh, and it's right at the front door.
They always have some good stuff in there too. Always some good stuff.
I bet you. Yeah, they do have good little teacher stuff too, D.
And little knickknacks for the kids, like if you want to give prizes to your kids and stuff. Yeah, they got some nice little stuff there.
Yes.
All right, so we have talked about being deliberate with your money, knowing what's going to do what, creating a structure for making decisions. Don't just go out and just spend and then you be like, oh, Lord, where am I going to get the money from? You already know how and when. You know the how and you know the when. And then be silly sometimes. If you just want to go and do whatever, do that. Have fun. Don't let your money restrict you. I think that's the best way to describe that. Don't let your money restrict you. And last but not least, go ahead, Lida.
Be clear. Be bow.
Oh, I'm gonna put that up in a minute, but the plan is made and the Gaylord is divine.
Never been there either.
Oh my goodness.
They had to pause, y'all.
I know. I saw Gaylord and I was like, oh my goodness. We had our marriage retreat there a couple of years ago. And we took the kids for Thanksgiving one year. So it's really nice.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's like middle ways between the both of us, D.
That's right there by DFW Airport.
Halfway and halfway. We're going to have to meet up. We're going to have to.
Absolutely. Be clear.
Be clear.
Be clear.
And being clear is not to say it's the same thing as deliberate. Being clear is be aware of the outcome of the decision.
Yes.
Okay. And I like how it pointed out that sometimes a good decision might have a bad outcome, but a lesser good decision might even have a better outcome, right? And it's just, okay, I'm clear as to what direction I really need to go at this point. And it's okay that I made the decision that wasn't absolutely the best decision, but it did get me to the understanding that the other decision might have yielded a better outcome. And that's not to say that either decision was worse or better. It just was the outcome of that decision better or worse for your result that you're trying to achieve.
Right. And it's real tricky, because we always think that if we make the right decision or the best decision, that the outcome is going to be fantastic. But we can't control the outcome. All we can do is control the decisions that we make, and then we just let it work its magic.
Yes.
We can do the best that we can, but we can't predict everything.
No, we can't.
because things happen. I'm sure, like, I went to get my nails done Saturday, and the lady, they opened in June of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now they had already been planning to open because they, released the space and started renovating. It's called Upscale Nail Bar and the Man Cave.
Okay.
So, and she said, I lost money last year because of the pandemic. When she first got the space, I'm sure she wasn't planning on a pandemic happening.
Hmm.
And so she made a great financial decision of opening a nail bar that was, it's nice too.
Mm-hmm.
They give you drinks and they do a good job.
They do a real
And
good job.
it's in a booming area, right?
You said a good
So she made a very good financial decision, but I'm sure she had no control over the outcome
job.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
She
Mm-hmm.
couldn't control the pandemic. She couldn't control that the
Right.
state shut down
Yeah.
and that nobody was allowed to go anywhere and do anything.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we they done bust us wide open
Yeah.
since Texas is wide open, people are starting to, creep out and go to different places. I hadn't been to get my nails done in I don't know how long. Got my
She said
looked them up. They was sprouting all everywhere.
I got the watch on.
Yeah, got my little arch on. I don't put nothing on my nails, but they shape them up and make them right. My toes is cute and my feet
Mm.
not, don't look like they busting bricks and things.
I was gonna say that they don't kick us in the face. Right.
My nose is super itchy, y'all. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I like what Mama May said. She said it's just like praying, be specific. And
Absolutely. And if it's in his will,
yes,
it'll happen. And if it's not, it won't.
exactly.
Simple as that. Be like, well, I asked. I don't not sure if he said wait or no. Because sometimes we it's hard to know the difference
Yeah.
between a wait and a no.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait and see.
Oh, yeah. I like it's hard to tell the difference
Mm-hmm.
between a wait,
Mm-hmm.
no. I like that.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yes,
you don't want to confuse a good decision with the outcome because they're two separate things.
they are two separate
So
things.
the only thing you're being clear about is your decision. You know why you're making decision, and yeah, you do hope that decision yields the result that you're absolutely looking for. But hey, if it doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
what did you learn, or what step did you forget to take?
Right. Or was it even under your control?
Exactly.
There could be some other things that happened beyond your control that
Mm-hmm.
affected the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to analyze that too. Well,
Excellent.
why didn't that happen? Oh, okay, I see. There was
And
something that went on over here that I had no control over.
uh-huh. And analyze, y'all, is not to defeat yourself or feel defeated. You're just analyzing the situation.
Right.
Take account as to what happened. You
What
can't.
can I do better next time? Or what would have made this a better
Mm-hmm.
situation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You can't beat yourself up over milk you didn't spill.
Okay. You just saw the milk.
You just saw it.
You just saw it. All right, y'all. I hope this has brought you some value that you will consider making a decision about your money.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still March and it is still Women's History Month.
Yes.
And I could not let this particular I don't know, announcement or showing. I get my word. I'm like, I don't know what words I'm trying to say. I couldn't let this pass us by because history was definitely made yesterday. And I didn't watch the Grammys. I get all my news feed, from social media. And then I'll see it on social media. Then I go do some research and be like, oh, that happened? Oh, okay, well, let me see what they were talking about. And so this came up And I ain't gonna say. So I have to remove myself from here. I think I have to actually go all the way out. And then I'm gonna bring up this video. Hope you enjoy it. All right. So I'm gonna leave.
All right. And she's gone, and she will be right back with the special announcement or the featured guest. Let's call her the featured guest of the night for March Madness, Women's History Month. And she's getting it together. And let's see. Okay. Well, she's still working on it. Okay. If you had or had not had an opportunity to share the broadcast, go ahead and do that now. Maybe you came in on the middle of the broadcast or you got here in the end. And our topic tonight was mad about money, making a decision about money. We discussed to be deliberate, create structure, be silly, and to be clear. Now, if you want the details of all of those, then you need to also become a replay viewer and catch this after the broadcast is over so that you can re engage with us. Okay? Yes, re engage with us. The replays count. All right, here we go. Wait a minute. We can't hear anything, but we're seeing the movement. I don't know if we're supposed to be able to hear yet, D. Oh, here she comes.
All right. I guess I need to add myself to the screen so
Yeah.
that you can hear. So I will start it over. Now, Tiffany is only the second Black woman to win a Grammy for comedy. The first one was Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh, wow. That is phenomenal. Wow.
Yes, Whoopi Goldberg was the first. And this is since 1985. All right, so here we go. I hope this works now. You just won a Grammy. I love being nominated. I just won a Grammy. I really won. Whoa. I'm just happy with being nominated personally. Because that means nominated a couple times. You say what? You've been nominated a couple times. Yeah, I've been nominated a couple of times for some things. But I just won a Grammy. I just what? You just won a Grammy. I love being nominated. I just won a Grammy. No. Are you serious? I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth. Wait. Y'all see this thing in my ear? Y'all see this in my ear? Tell them all you just won a Grammy. Congratulations. You just won the best comedy album. Y'all serious? I'm serious. This is no lie. This is for real. I really won? Whoa. You know a Black woman hasn't won in that category since 1986? Yes. I learned that from Black History. Yeah, a Black woman hasn't won for best comedy album since Whoopi Goldberg. Can I tell you why I'm crying? Why? It's a lot of bumpy roads that you cross, right? And it's a lot of times you feel like, well, am I doing the right thing? Is this good enough? Am I good enough? Am I strong enough to do this job? And then you just have to believe in yourself as much as you can. And against all odds, you just say, you know what? I'm going to just put my best foot forward and I'm going to give the world the best that I got, right? Mm-hmm. Anything is possible.
I know, girl. She just broke down the topic with that last comment, with that last statement she made. Yes. It's always a risk of I'm not going to do something, but I'm going to be deliberate about this. I am going to create structure around this. I am going to be silly because she is a comedian, y'all. She gonna be silly, y'all. And she gonna be clear. and all of those things yielded an outcome. She was just happy to be nominated. If she won or not, she was grateful for the nomination. Being deliberate, structured, silly, and clear. I said, she just hit us. She just
Absolutely.
turned the live on play live. Yes.
Right.
Congratulations.
And I
Woo.
went to the full video, and she was in the middle of the show that she does, that Steve Harvey does now, and she was talking to these kids, and she was like, I can't lose it in front of these kids, because they're going to be like, you're supposed to be happy, why are you crying? And so she had to, kind of compose herself, and then that's when she went into that, you know you have to do it. It just touched me. I'm watching it, and I'm just, because I've read bits and pieces of her story and stuff. She was a mother at 9, not biologically, but she did everything that was necessary as a mother at 9. And that's your childhood is being ripped from you, and it wasn't your fault. So,
Ooh.
that's amazing.
It wasn't your fault.
It wasn't your fault.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So
Outcome. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
you can't control the outcome.
You cannot.
You cannot.
Wow.
So I hope you guys have found some value. This was a perfect person to honor today for Women's History, because she definitely made history, not only Black history but women's history, on yesterday for the Grammys. So that's huge. That is huge,
Yes.
and
I'm
it's
no.
I find it sad too that even in the 2000s, the 2020s, we are still not so much chasing, but
Wait.
making that kind of history.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are still making that kind of history.
Mm-hmm.
So it says a lot.
Yeah.
It really does says a lot. So, Lida, is there anything else that you would like to add for tonight?
No, I just want to say this has been awesome for me. I know it's been awesome for you. And I am sure that it's been awesome for our listening and viewing viewers. Because somebody gonna listen to this on the podcast.
So, if you would like to donate to the broadcast, you have an opportunity to do that. Um, I don't take your your donations lightly. Um, it's it's not a requirement. We do want you to share. We would love for you to share and invite others to come and be a part of the broadcast. But if you would like to donate to the Freedom Growers Movement, you can go to paypal.me/purpose to freedom, or Cash App $ Darlene Anthony to share financially if you so choose to.
Thank
Um,
you
Thank you, Mama.
in advance.
And also, Friday, we have a hitter for you.
Ooh,
Faith It Friday, we
don't
have a
it.
hitter. I'm slightly disappointed, because I don't know if I will be here personally, because we got sports, and the twins are in a soccer tournament, and it's their birthday. So we don't know what the schedule looks like just yet. So I hope that I can be in the room when it happens. But if not, I will be in the chat for sure. But if you or someone that you know would like to be a part of our Faith It Friday, here's the link. Go to bit.ly/Faith It Friday guest. There's
Mm-hmm.
a questionnaire that you have to fill out. There are some items that are required, including like a picture,
Mm-hmm.
because we want to put you on our graphic so that it can be advertised that
Yeah.
you will be on. And don't be camera shy. It's just like you're in the room with D and Lida.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're just in the room with D and Lida. And we would love to have you on as a guest. So we
Yeah.
have her this Friday and next Friday. We tried to get all women for this month, but whatever. We do have something for the women
Yeah.
on next Friday.
Always for the
We have something for the women
uh,
next Friday.
yeah.
Might be some eye candy. How about that?
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Uh-oh. But yeah, you are. And if you have or if you know someone, and I just really can't stress this enough, that loves to share their testimony, that has just, I am going to share my testimony with whoever will listen. It may not be you that needs to be it might need to be that person, and you're the vessel to get them here, because
Share, yeah.
needs to hear their testimony on our platform. They need to hear it here. Our viewers need to hear it here. We always have new guests every Friday that show up in the chat. And so
Hmm.
this platform is just especially for that individual that does not mind or has the heart to share. Just share the link, if nothing else. If you don't want to share the broadcast, then share the link. That's
Yeah,
okay.
share it on your page and say,
Yeah.
hey, I
Hey,
think share it with your network and say, hey, um, come be a guest on this platform. Bless somebody.
listen.
Bless somebody.
That's it.
Yes. So we thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Topics After Dusk with your girls D and Lida. I truly enjoy the time we get to spend on the
Yeah.
screen, in the room discussing these topics. There's always we go through the setup and all of that, but there's so much more that comes on during the discussion, which makes it that much more real.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's not scripted.
Mm-mm.
We might have a script,
Yeah.
but it is not scripted.
It's just an
It's
out.
just it's an outline. It's a guide. If
Yeah.
if we can't come up with something to say, we oh, okay, all right.
Yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, I'll
Yeah, be
see.
like, oh wait, what? I don't
You.
want to talk about that, but
Yeah.
I have this.
Right. Hey, we got you. We got you covered on
Yeah,
all.
we just don't. Most of the people have teleprompters
Yeah. We ain't
that
got.
rolls it up on the screen.
Yeah, we ain't got.
I want to see y'all, so I don't have it up on the screen. Anywho, but that's all we got. We will see you guys again, same bat time, same bat channel, after
After.
dusk. There go Tamika with a baby INS. I'm gonna need to add that to
I scripted.
our
Oh yes.
thing. INS. It's not scripted.
Not scripted.
No. Good night, y'all. See you
Good night,
tomorrow night.
everybody.